While the parties at Downing Street during lockdowns indicate hypocrisy of ruling elite, besides hypocrisy itself, some people are questioning legality of these parties.
So it seems, Mr. Speaker, potential criminality has been found in Downing Street.
Some people are unhappy with these parties from moral point of view.
You have sat there too long for all the good you have done. In the name of God, go.
Others state that lockdown rules must never have been introduced at all.
Boris, you've been shown up, you've been made to look a fool and a liar.
Yeah.
If you actually want to, at this moment in time, grow a spine and be the man that you think you are, then lift all of these restrictions, lift all of the mandates, get rid of it all.
The PartyGate. Is it news or one more distraction? Let's dissect it carefully. In 2020 and 2021, unprecedented restrictions on personal freedoms were introduced. So-called lockdowns had forced people to stay at home and to limit socializing. The hospitality and non-essential businesses were deprived from being economically active. While people were coping with these totalitarian restrictions, the ruling elite had parties in the government buildings. Allegedly, there were over a dozen such events with food and alcohol. In December 2021, information about Downing Street parties were leaked to mainstream media. That revelation has formed three main points of view on the matter. First view is that partying during lockdowns was illegal and should be investigated, but this statement might be easily defeated by loopholes in Coronavirus Act 2020. For instance, some limited gatherings were allowed for business, educational and charitable purposes. Therefore, by questioning legality of Downing Street parties, the public is forced to accept that lockdown rules were justified and legally indisputable. Second view is that partying during lockdowns was immoral. While general public willfully abstained from socializing, the ruling elite shamelessly had gathered at Downing Street. The people who had accepted all restrictions as their moral duty for benefit of all and became frustrated with the ruling elite for their low moral. By being unhappy with ruling elites on a moral ground, the public is forced to accept that lockdown rules were morally justified but legally disputable. Third view is that partying during lockdowns was a clear indicator of hypocrisy of ruling elite. While scaremongering public at press conferences about dangerous infections, the minds of elites were ready for fearless consumption of food and alcohol on the same evening. By mocking hypocrisy of ruling elites, the public is openly states that lockdown rules were damaging for economy and society, and that an oppressive Coronavirus Act 2020 must be scrapped immediately. Regardless of your views on PartyGate, the ruling elite wants you to accept the oppressive lockdown rules as legally indisputable. They don't mind your demand for investigation of Downing Street parties, as that only confirms your acceptance for continuation of the effect of the Coronavirus Act 2020. Therefore, PartyGate is not the main problem. The main problem is that media and ruling elite use it as a distraction from continuation of the oppressive lockdown rules. As all distractions, this one is aiming to focus your attention on secondary facts instead of primary causes of them. The media distractions are tend to appear suddenly and to disappear when you are frustrated the most. The frustration in itself is also a distraction.